Tonight I'm doing a get on ready with me video while doing a little bit of a Q&A. So I'm going to be answering some questions that I recently was asked. Hey friends, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. So tonight I'm doing a get on ready with me video. Get on dressed, or I'm gonna take off my makeup and get dressed for the night or whatever, while doing a little bit of a Q&A. So I'm gonna be answering some questions that I recently was asked, maybe one or two, because it all depends on how long it takes to cover them. So first I want to start off by saying my body is so sore and achy right now because I was chilling downstairs in my family room, and why was I sitting on the floor for so long? Oh my gosh, I feel like as we age, things that we used to do we can do no more, because I used to be able to sit on the floor all the time and never felt any kind of aches and pains, and now all of a sudden, like, I sat on it there for about, it was probably like a long time, maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I got up and I'm like, dang, I feel that. Like, I really should avoid also wiping my face with this, my eye area with this wipe, because sometimes I will experience a breakout and then my eyes will be red for days. So I probably should not be doing that. So I'm gonna stop, because I do have proper stuff to remove my makeup. So anyways, the question that I want to focus on for today is when did I have my tummy tuck done? Did I have it done during my last C-section? And the answer is no. But I also want to point out that it's something that I definitely have given thought to. Basically, before having my tummy tuck, I thought I was done having kids. So that was already, like, you know, I kind of drew a line there, and I proceeded with the tummy tuck, not thinking I was going to have more kids. And now I'm at the stage where I've already had 2 more kids, and I'm not sure if I'm done. But something I've had in the back of I've had this question in the back of my mind, if in the future, if I were to have a tummy tuck, this time it would be, if it were to happen, it would, I don't know if it would be exactly the correct recti diastasis, but it would be really to, like, just help get my body back, because after having 5 kids, it does take a number on your, you know, it takes a toll on your body. And honestly, with age, I am noticing that the older I am, the more kids I have, it is harder for sure to get the body back, or to get my body back. I don't think I'm doing all the things necessary yet. I am definitely implementing better strategies, though it's not foolproof, in the sense that I still fail. It's not fail-proof, I should say, because I still fail many a times. But for the most part, I'm doing my best, and I eat pretty well, and I'm trying to be active. However, I feel like I can get more aggressive with my workout as I have in the past. And honestly, it's never been really easy for me to just lose all the pregnancy weight to begin with. I've always had to hustle, and even with my very first pregnancies and my first 3, I had to bring my booty to the gym and worked hecka hard just to get my body back. So I don't think I'm actually at that stage yet where I'm working aggressively to get the weight gone like I've had in the past, but I feel like I'm heading in the right direction, because I've been there last time with baby girl. I was actively doing so much with my body. I got to a place where I was ready to TTC, but I was breastfeeding, I was trying to lose so much weight aggressively at the same time, and I was trying to TTC, and my body was like, girl, what are you doing? Like, there's just so much going on. So this time around, I don't think I'm there yet, but it's still a work in progress. In terms of the whole having a C-section, having a tummy tuck during a C-section, it's crossed my mind, because I'm like, why not? I've heard it done. Celebrities have had it done. So it's something I definitely contemplated, but I didn't realize, I contemplated it because back, you know, it just seems like it would be convenient, but it's more of a thing that I've seen celebrities do. I haven't seen a lot of people do it, but looking into it, I saw that it's not, a lot of doctors don't necessarily recommend it from what I've read. They think like a C-section is already risky, and so is now this other surgery combined, you know, they're both risky. There are risks involved, and now we're combining the two. So they definitely don't necessarily recommend it because your healing could be longer, you could run into more complications and just that kind of stuff. So having read that, I don't necessarily think that would be for me. It would be my kind of decision to go with, but it's crossed my mind because the surgeries are intense. My tubal reversal surgery, my tummy tuck surgery was, I mean, it's aggressive, and I remember the healing process. I don't even know how I did it back then with, like, you know, little kids. I'm grateful now that I have older girls, and if I were to do it, like, I would be able to have the kind of help and stuff there. But before I even go that route, I think I'm just still gonna focus on trying to help myself as much as I can, reducing body fat, trying to lose more weight that I can naturally on my own. Then I will see if that's an option, because plastic surgery for me is not the first option. Not to mention, like I said, I've had a bunch of surgeries already, and it's just not, it's never fun having to heal from them. And you know, so just that kind of stuff. I want to point out, like, the one thing with these surgeries I think I've learned from, you know, from its experience, I think everyone obviously feels like when they go to do it, they know that you have to kind of maintain, you actively have to work on your body to keep it where it's at. I think some people are under a different impression that, like, when they do this, like, it produces fat and then you can just live your life, but you really can't. You know, we are all born with a certain number of fat cells, and no matter what you do, liposuction or whatever it is, you actively have to work at shrinking the fat cells. You can't get rid of them, you can shrink them. You actively have to work at shrinking them and keeping them shrinked. Basically, like, it's like diet and exercise. You really can't just, like, have these surgeries and then try to live your best life go on, because it has a way of catching back up to you. And I have experienced that even before having the baby, having more kids. I experienced the fluctuation, but it wasn't anything bad. It was always something I could work on. However, my surgeon, even though I showed to you guys my results in the past, looking back, I wasn't 100% happy with the results, because it's not even so much the initial surgery that was the problem. It was the revision that caused the problem. When the doctor literally did my revision, he just moved my skin down as opposed to, you know, moving it down and moving my belly button. So he just dragged it down, which brought my belly button way down, and then just my scar healed really well. Wasn't really dissatisfied with that, but it was more so just the, you know, where my belly button was in comparison to my just where it just wasn't hitting right. It needed to be up more, like, you know. And it's amazing when you look at it, it's like only maybe, you know, an inch or two a little bit higher, and yet it makes the biggest difference in the world. I felt like I had to settle with it and just be kind of be settled with the decision, because I already made the choice, and what's done was done. It's either I lived happily with it or I complained. So I chose the former, and I didn't complain about it. I just chose to be content with it. But looking back, I can say quite candidly that I wasn't 100% happy with it. And that's why, like, you know, I feel like there's a lot of wisdom that comes with making these kind of decisions. There's a lot of wisdom would come with having experienced certain things that you can share. I can share. I've been through it before, so that's why I think it's great. I'm kind of a great candidate to share this kind of experience with you guys, because it can let you see things or hear things that you never, it's just very insightful. It allows for you to see and hear things that you never necessarily thought of, and just helps you making the decision. Some people are very gung-ho. They're like, oh, I'm gonna make this decision, and that's that. And then some people may be on the fence, and then they hear certain things and then they're swayed. No, it's not for me, or I'm still gonna do it. And either way you do it, the choice is yours, right? But I just think it's really nice to still be able to have someone to be able to kind of bounce off of and hear someone who's been through it, who can share their experience with you guys. And that's what I choose to do on my platform. So, you know, on here I share a variety of things. Not only share my stories like this, but I'm sharing my journey, my weight loss journey, my fitness journey, my journey to living life in the fashion, like just living and being me and happy and feeling beautiful. It's all a journey and it's all a process, especially when you become a mom. It's already hard enough in life in general, but it's even more so challenging when you become a mom and your body changes and all these types of things. We go through, moms go through a lot. But I don't mean for it to share all these things to make it sound like a Debbie Downer. To make it sound like a Debbie Downer, I just wanted to touch base with you guys and share and just be candid. I hope this footage doesn't look all types of whack because I'm using the viewfinder too, which kind of reflects back at me, and I know things aren't always what they seem, so it may look perfectly fine right now, but when I go back to edit it, the footage is like crap, you know, it's not nice, not good, and then I just chuck it. I've been known to do that a few times. Even though I come on here with my face looking all types of crazy all the time, there are some times where I think I sit down and I give a little bit more passion and a little bit more thought and various things in these kind of discussions, but I felt like I probably should just kept my face on, my makeup, as opposed to being barefaced. But the truth is the truth. We cannot why hide it and why hold it back, and that includes sometimes just my bare face. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just trying to wipe my face off so I can go back and enjoy the evening with my family. I've got a bunch of stuff I need to do. I have a few plans to do some things, and so I gotta throw in some laundry real quick so I can get a couple outfits out of there that I need. And I need to just, yeah, there's just a bunch of organizing and prioritizing type things that I need to get done ahead of time and not wait till the last minute, because then I will be under struggle buzz. Yeah, if you guys aren't following me, keep up with me on my family vlog channel. That there you will get to see all the ins and outs of things, and you'll yeah, there's just a lot more clarification as to what's going on. Sometimes I don't go too in depth in here, but yeah, hope you guys enjoy this little get on ready with me. I don't know. I'm literally gonna change into these dinosaur PJs, and I did buy these before. These were bought in a size 1X, but now they're so big, and when I did buy them I felt like they fit pretty decently well. They were big, but I can clearly tell that I've lost inches, even though the scale isn't always reflecting that, because these things are fitting hecka big to the degree where I'm like, okay, maybe they need to go. They were so cute before, and I'm gonna put those on, but I'm gonna switch it up and wear a different top with it, because it did come with a long sleeve top and it is just too hot for that right now. I cannot wear that right now, and so I'm just gonna put on this shirt, which is probably not gonna be doing me a favor either, because it's not 100% cotton, so therefore it's not gonna be as breathable. But I do have the AC running on in my house right now, so I think I will be okay. This with that clashathon equals a clashathon. So that's what your girl's gonna be looking like. And you guys also comment and let me know if you like my shorter wig. I think I like this one better than the other one that I was wearing. It was just, the other one is just got too much hair stuff going on here, and it's hot outside. It just leaves for like wet, I don't know. It just leads to like just overheating. Not to mention, I just never know what to do with the front. I wear it to the left, which I'm more prone to wearing bangs to the right, but with short hair, I go to the left because I don't know, for some reason it just suits me better when it's short like that. All over the place. Bear with me, y'all. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I don't feel like you really got that undressed with me. Watch coming off, earrings coming out, clothes getting changed, and then we can say you officially got undressed with me, because ooh. And that's it. I'm gonna call it a night. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, guys. Bye, y'all.